The Theranos story is a cautionary tale of ambition turned deception. Elizabeth Holmes promised a healthcare revolution with her technology, claiming it could perform hundreds of tests from a tiny blood sample. This idea captivated Silicon Valley, attracting powerful investors and influential figures. The promise was immense, accessible, affordable diagnostics for everyone. But the dream of democratizing healthcare proved too good to be true. The company, once valued at $9 billion, crumbled. Its founder faced criminal charges and the implications rippled far beyond the company's headquarters. The scandal exposed vulnerabilities within the startup ecosystem and highlighted the dangers of unchecked hype. It forced a critical examination of due diligence processes and made investors more cautious. The narrative Holmes crafted was powerful, tapping into a universal desire for better healthcare solutions. But behind the scenes, the technology did not work as advertised. The company allegedly misled everyone involved. The dream, built on a compelling premise, became a nightmare of deceit and shattered trust. The fallout continues to be felt today, raising fundamental questions about corporate governance. It underscores the ethical responsibilities of founders and executives. The Theranos saga serves as a potent example of how a compelling vision can gather immense momentum. It demonstrates the power of charisma and storytelling in securing belief and capital. Elizabeth Holmes, a Stanford dropout, founded Theranos at 19. Her ambition was to revolutionize blood testing, making it fast, cheap, and accessible. Holmes often spoke of her fear of needles, aiming to create a less invasive device. Her narrative resonated with many, promising empowerment through health information. The core of her claim was a device called the Edison, which supposedly needed only a few drops of blood. This was a stark contrast to traditional methods requiring vials of blood. Holmes cultivated a specific image, often wearing black turtlenecks and projecting confidence. She was portrayed as a visionary, poised to disrupt a multi-billion-dollar industry. Her youth and gender were highlighted, making her a symbol of female entrepreneurship. Dropping out of Stanford was seen as a bold move, evidence of her conviction and drive. The story was compelling, a young woman with a brilliant idea to change the world. This narrative, carefully crafted and relentlessly promoted, laid the foundation for Theranos' ascent. However, the reality behind the scenes was far different. The technology did not deliver on its promises. Holmes' charisma and storytelling masked the truth. The allure of her vision overshadowed the lack of scientific validation. The Theranos saga is a reminder of the power and peril of a compelling narrative. It underscores the importance of transparency and accountability in innovation. The dream of revolutionizing healthcare was built on a foundation of deception. Theranos' rise was meteoric, operating in stealth mode while amassing significant funding. Elizabeth Holmes was a persuasive fundraiser, attracting high-profile investors like Rupert Murdoch and the Walton family. These investors poured hundreds of millions into Theranos, believing in Holmes' vision. The company secured partnerships with Walgreens and Safeway, lending legitimacy to its claims. Theranos planned to roll out wellness centers in Walgreens stores, offering revolutionary blood tests. The company's valuation soared to $9 billion, and Holmes became a paper billionaire. She graced magazine covers, lauded as a self-made success story. The hype surrounding Theranos was immense, seen as a testament to Silicon Valley innovation. Key figures joined the board, including former secretaries of state and defense. Their presence bolstered the company's credibility, making it harder to question its claims. However, the board members lacked deep expertise in medical technology. They were swayed by Holmes' charisma and grand vision. This powerful backing created an environment where scrutiny was often deflected. The empire was built on belief, but the foundation was shaky. The allure of disrupting the laboratory testing industry overshadowed the lack of transparency. The Theranos saga highlights the dangers of unchecked hype and the importance of due diligence. It serves as a reminder of the ethical lines that must not be crossed in the pursuit of innovation. The echoes of this scandal continue to resonate, reminding us of the high cost of deception. Despite outward success, internal problems at Theranos were mounting. Employees began to question the reliability of the Edison device. Many tests were not performed on proprietary machines but on traditional analyzers. Whistleblowers like Tyler Schultz and Erica Chung emerged, raising concerns about accuracy and potential harm. They provided vital information to investigators and journalists, exposing the truth. Medical experts also questioned Theranos' claims, noting the lack of peer-reviewed research. The company's secrecy and aggressive legal tactics suppressed doubts for a time. Operational flaws were rampant, with Edison devices frequently failing quality control. Patients received incorrect test results, posing serious health risks. The company allegedly cherry-picked data, presenting only favorable results. The internal reality was a stark contrast to the polished public image. The facade began to crack under the weight of deception. The courage of whistleblowers was instrumental in bringing the truth to light. The Theranos saga underscores the importance of transparency and accountability. It highlights the ethical responsibilities of founders and executives. The dream of revolutionizing healthcare was built on a foundation of deceit. The fallout continues to be felt today, raising fundamental questions about corporate governance. The Theranos saga serves as a potent example of how a compelling vision can gather immense momentum. It demonstrates the power of charisma and storytelling in securing belief and capital. The echoes of this scandal continue to resonate, reminding us of the high cost of deception. The Theranos saga is a reminder of the power and peril of a compelling narrative. The beginning of the end came in October 2015 with a Wall Street Journal expose. It revealed Theranos was not using its proprietary technology for most tests. The article sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley and the medical community. Regulatory agencies launched probes, finding significant deficiencies in Theranos' lab. Walgreens terminated its partnership, and the company's revenue streams dried up. In 2018, the SEC charged Theranos, Holmes and Balwani with massive fraud. Holmes settled, paying a fine and returning shares. Theranos officially dissolved in September 2018. Holmes and Balwani were indicted on federal wire fraud charges. Holmes was found guilty in 2022 and sentenced to over 11 years in prison. Balwani received a nearly 13-year sentence. The Theranos saga serves as a profound cautionary tale for Silicon Valley. It highlights the ethical lines that must not be crossed in the pursuit of innovation. It underscores the importance of truth and transparency, especially in healthcare. The echoes of this scandal continue to resonate, reminding us of the high cost of deception. The Theranos saga is a reminder of the power and peril of a compelling narrative. It demonstrates the power of charisma and storytelling in securing belief and capital. The dream of revolutionizing healthcare was built on a foundation of deceit. The fallout continues to be felt today, raising fundamental questions about corporate governance. The Theranos saga serves as a potent example of how a compelling vision can gather immense momentum.